this demonstration we're going to look at using the Microsoft backup solution, which is built into the Windows Server operating system to back up a Microsoft Exchange server. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to send an email through here just to populate a mailbox, and we're going to do that by just using OWA. So what I'm going to do at this point here is I'm just going to send a new email message to a user called Beth. And then what we're going to do is we're then going to just make sure that the mail message did actually come through. So we're just going to do this as a test message to Beth, and then what we'll do is we'll stick in some content, and we'll just send that email message through. So now the message has been sent, all we'll do is we'll just log in as Beth. And we'll just sign in. Won't bother saving off that password. Select Beth's time zone. And what we should see is we should see the message that's come through from Adam. And there it is. So we definitely know there's an email message in there. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the Exchange Management shell, because we are going to back up the Exchange mailbox. But what we'll also do as well in a later demonstration is we'll also do a restore. So in order to do the restore, we're going to restore Beth at some point. We need to know Beth's GUID. So we'll move over to the Exchange Management shell. And in the Exchange Management shell, we're going to do a get-mailbox space beth@adatum.com. We're going to format the list after the pipe. We're going to do name and database GUID. And what we want from this list is we need to just make a note of Beth's GUID for when we do the restore through the Microsoft Backup utility. So now we've made a note of the GUID, the next thing to do is to actually install the Windows Server Backup solution. So we'll just minimize down the Exchange Management shell. And all we're going to do is we're going to come into Server Manager on the Exchange server. Then what we're going to do is we're going to install the backup feature. So we'll add roles and features. On the before you begin, we'll just select the next button. Then we'll go for role-based or feature-based installation and select next. Then what we're going to do is we're going to install this onto lon-ex1. In the case of server roles, it's not a role, it's a feature, so we'll select next on roles. Then what we'll do is we'll just install the Windows Server Backup feature. Select our next button. We don't need to do a restart, so we won't bother turning on the tick box for doing a restart, and we select install. This will just take a couple of minutes, so at this point here we'll just pause the presentation and return back once the installation is complete. Features now installed, so we can select the close button. So now we've installed the backup solution, next thing to do is to start our backup. So we'll come to our tools menu, then we'll just come down and we're just looking for our Windows backup. We'll come to local backup. And in local backup, what we're now going to do is we're now going to create a backup. So we'll wait for this to refresh. I'm just going to do a one-time backup, so I'll go for backup once. Then what we'll do is we'll just work through the wizard. So what we need to do is just go for different options. And what we're going to do is we're doing a full server recommended backup, so we'll select our next button. In the case of the destination, I'm going to go for a remote shared folder and select next. And what we've done is we've created a file share on our domain controller that we'll do the backup to. So we're going to backup to //lon-dc1 /backup. I'm not going to inherit any permissions down through the folder structure. And all we'll do at this point here is select the next button. In the Windows security, we just need to specify the username and password. And select OK. So as we can see, this is what it's going to back up. So at this point here, we're going to select the backup button. Wait for the backup to start. So as we can see, the backup started now. Now this is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes just for this backup to complete. We are doing a full server backup, so we're not going to sit and watch the bars move across the screen. So at this point here, what we'll do is we'll pause the presentation and return back once the backup is complete. As we can see, the backup's now complete, so we can select our close button, and that's the end of this demonstration of backing up Microsoft Exchange Server with the Windows Server Backup feature.